Okay, so for 5.3, number 9, I'm going to start by bringing everything over. And also pay attention at the beginning, they want radians for our answers. So I have 16 sine squared of x plus 8 cosine of x and minus 16. So I'm going to kind of get set up that way. And again, I have two different trig functions. So I want to take this and switch it into 1 minus cosine squared. I did not do anything to this one or the 16. So I just changed sine squared into 1 minus cosine squared. Now if you distribute, you get 16 minus 16 cosine squared of x and there's a 16 and negative 16, so they go away. So I'm going to look at it, and I could pull the 8 out front, but the easiest is probably just to take a cosine. So I'm going to pull a cosine of x to the front, and it leaves negative 16 cosine. There's still one cosine left behind, and when I take the cosine away from that term, there's just an 8. So these would be my two factors that I have, and I'm going to set each one equal to 0. So this one is just the top and the bottom of the unit circle. So this will be x equals pi over 2, and the bottom, which is 3 pi over 2, because the x is 0 at the top and the bottom. And then this one, to get cosine by itself, I have to move the 8 to the other side and then divide by negative 16. So it's going to end up as negative 8 divided by negative 16. So it's really 1 is cosine 1/2. And cosines are 1/2 at 60-degree angles, so we could go over to our unit circle. 1 is the cosine 1/2, positive, there's 1 there. And I should erase that. And then there's also a cosine is 1/2 down here. So the pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3 are the other two answers. And so when you look at this one, again, there are a lot of answers here. We had pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3. So you should really go to the calculator and type these in to that equation. And it's probably easier to type it in degree mode, but you should really verify that all 4 work.